Всем привет! Вы на канале Ежик. И сегодня мы с вами продолжим прохождение Хогвартс Наследие. Сейчас мы отправимся к Люкану Шумсби. Будем пытаться убивать одного одним выстрелом до хера зайцев. А у вас там стенка отвалилась, по-моему. Ну ладно. А где? Как далеко до него бежать? А можно мне показать, как далеко до него бежать? 160 метров. Давайте я к нему, наверное, может лучше просто... телепортнусь. Ой. Так. А мне это... Нет, не даст по кумполу. Конечно, ты прав. Я будущий чемпион. Сейчас я всех разъебу. У вас там мышь пищит. Так. Тренировка на манекене.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Конечно,
That'd be
приступим.
brilliant.
Wonderful.
Че, сюда
I'll
просто
set
так
things
пришел,
up.
что ли? Давай,
Remember to
заряжай.
cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Можно моментик один. Я сейчас хочу просто кое-что проверить. Я хочу вот это вот. Ясно. Ну ладно.
Accio.
Сюда
Incendio.
поджечь Левиоса.
Excellent form.
Я знаю, спасибо. Левиоса. Раз, два, три.
Incendio.
Не то.
Accio.
Иди сюда.
Keep
Ну да.
trying.
Долгая перезарядка.
Levioso.
Раз, два, три.
Accio.
Иди сюда и выщ.
Nicely done.
Accio.
Иди сюда. Пил. Поджарить. Раз, два, три.
Levioso.
Иди сюда. Раз, два, три. Ой,
Accio.
класс, иди сюда. Да, блядь.
Accio.
Иди сюда. Пил.
Incendio.
Три. Раз, два, три.
Levioso.
Второй. Раз, два, три.
Accio.
Четыре.
Incendio.
Три. Ну что? Ча, погоди. Перезаряжуся. Бесь.
Accio.
Так,
Incendio.
три. Раз, два, три.
Levioso.
Левиоса. Раз, два, три.
Accio.
Да что ты будешь делать? Четыре. Так,
Incendio.
три. Раз, два, три.
Levioso.
Сюда. Раз, два, три.
Accio.
Это сюда.
Incendio.
Наконец-то я добил его.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Да,
Plus,
смешно.
you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Так тащи этих гадов сюда. По-любому они завышенной самооценки. Сейчас я их раз-два и опущу. Что, обновлено задание? А чё? О, выполнил. Кайф. Давай, сейчас я от этих дебилов
Hello,
поуклоняюсь.
Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Конечно.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Да, давай Себаса
Yes,
возьмем, он клевый.
Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Он друг, брат, товарищ, хоть и слизеринец.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Ну да, 4 на 1, честно, ебать его урод. Вы, сука, мои. Пробивайте красные щиты, используя заклинания с высоким уроном, такие как поджигающие заклятие инсендио. Ладно.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Жопа харь.
There goes my wages.
А вы будете что-нибудь делать?
Levioso. Incendio. You're better than that.
Ну так неинтересно.
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Incendio. That's all you've got. Protego.
А где я? А где я? А где я? Ну так неинтересно, вы тут так выебались, интересно и весело. Чё вы, блядь?
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Не советую, здесь я, блядь, буду.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Не.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Спасибо.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
У тебя пропадают эмоции, ты этот... Тебе бы надо витаминки попить. Или сходить к психологу, я не знаю. Хотя какой у вас тут, блядь, психолог? Что если... Чё, нет, да? Так. Ну я не науворачивался там, да, для профессора Гекат. 0. Плюй камни, травология, девушка из Уагаду. Давайте пойдемте к девушке из Уагаду. Очко. Плохие очки. Но продать можно. Стоп, сколько? 16. Блять. Мне пора еще так-то в магаз. О, нападение плюс 16. С золотой каемочкой. Все. Я крутецкий. Задание. Легендарная накидка. А все, я больше ничего не заслужил. Ну ладно. Обидно. А где? Ну и хрен с вами. Винная почта. Люкан Шумсби. Было время показать, чего ты стоишь на дуэлях. Как знать, может в нашей школе появится новый чемпион. В финале раунд сокращенных палочек пройдет там же, где обычно. А если тебе нужны тренировки, манекен в своем распоряжении, Люкан. Я уже это сделал. Так, это заклинание с тобой поговорили, а ты меня ждешь. Ты меня ждешь? Ты меня ждешь? Карта мира. Ага. Видимо, мне будет проще до тебя... Мне без вариантов, мне до тебя только бежать. О, это тот самый мод, который... Этот. Взорвали. Да, в конце фильма? В конце... Даров смертей.
Revelio.
Арики. И раз. И два. И раз. И два. Барашек, ты умеешь летать? Учись. Это домик Хагрида?
Revelio.
Чемодан. Мешок с деньгой. Инструменты смотрителя. Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели для уютной хижины любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Да, домик Хагрида. Такие отсылочки прям незаметненькие. А вот здесь сидел гиппогриф.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Там пещерка. Там пещерка. О. Ай-яй-яй.
Accio.
Ток мурлакомля. Кобля. Так. Хоть сюда. И
Incendio.
поджечь, да? Так. Чё, а зачем я сюда пришел? Что вы мне можете тут предложить? Чемодан можете предложить. Школьная форма с жилетом в клетку, и она даже мощненькая. По крайней мере, поинтереснее, помощнее, чем у меня. Защита плюс 21, а тут защита плюс 15. Давайте. Все. Так, а если я сделаю тут пил и тут пил? Ну ладно.
Accio.
Иди сюда. И ты сюда. И ты сюда. Так, хорошо, что тут реализма не особо, а то у меня бы из карманов уже давным-давно камни с грибами, блядь, вываливались.
Levioso.
Лети, курица. Лети дальше. Курицы летать не умеют, но их можно зато заставить, да? Вот тебя, блядь, занесло-то, а?
Revelio.
Ух.
It is good to see you, my friend.
А я рад видеть 54 монетки. Ай. Что хочешь?
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
Ну правильно, нехуй детям много знать.
Some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Спасибо. Давай, ты будешь шпионом.
Revelio. What's going on here?
Оп. Там кто-то на кого-то бычит.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
О, а я сейчас на вас натренируюсь. И раз. И два.
I shall show you. I will not be cast about for your abuse.
Accio.
Ай.
What's happening? You die of fire. Stop that! Stop it, you stupid!
Давай, пил. Давай. Еще пил. А,
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
я успею.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
А, все, не успел, да? Ну, блин. Там что, кто-то еще пришел?
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
В разделе коллекции вашего руководства появился новый тип врагов. Здесь вы можете получить ценную информацию о врагах, например, об их уязвимостях к определенным заклинаниям. Угу.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Ну, держи камнем.
Student over my dead body!
Секундочку, а я могу пока? Вы там воюете? О, все. Ребята, у меня развязаны руки. Вам пиздец. Блять, промах. Держи.
Incendio.
Уй.
Accio.
Так, все, готовенько.
Халк тебя крушить!
Хуя себе, ты еще и Халка умеешь пародировать?
What on earth just happened? I've never
Revelio.
been accosted in
Вы хоть что-нибудь мне оставили? Там монетки, я не знаю.
You all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell
Сам
me
учился.
why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Мерлин? Ничего,
I
реальный?
thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Мерлин из Слизерина? Ну да, конечно.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Ну, давайте.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Я люблю чемоданы.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone
Revelio.
swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Ну, давайте.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Ну, давай их
Incendio.
пыхнем.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
И?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Опа.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Вот оно чё. Бабуля, пойдешь под венец со мной?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale
Oi.
vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ага, все. Ну, давай, бабуля, до свидания. Так, вы пройдите испытание Мерлина, чтобы повысить. Ну, понятно.
Revelio.
Чемодан. Стрела, розовые завихрения.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Опа.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Не боись, я тебе
It was
помогу.
nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Но чуть попозже.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Товары.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Вот.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Я у тебя вот это заберу.
I'll have no trouble selling this.
Я дам вот это, вот это, вот это. И вот это. И вот это. И вот это забери. И вот это забери. Это не нужно. Мусор. 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 Все.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Будь здоров, спасибо. До свидания.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened
Еще
to Ron.
ручка. Еще монетки.
Accio. Levioso.
Летающий барашка. Перчатки для квиддича.
Revelio.
Тут сейчас все обчищу. О как. Вы зашкерили от меня вот этот ящик. Ничто от меня не уйдет.
Revelio.
И вот этот чемодана и класс. Понятно, мешочек провалился под землю.
Revelio.
Так,
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
блять, закрыто. Ясно. Нужно сбегать к профессору Гекату, да? Заданька. Будем учить экспеллиармус. Будем. Конечно, будем. Экспеллиармус. Вот здесь и... Уф! Так. На Гарика похож. Ага, прикольно. То есть вы решили сейчас мне показать обычный урок, да? И я один сижу как долбоёб, блядь. В непонятной шляпе. Слишком важная, блядь, курица прошла последняя. Ты чё, мать?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Я еще и накостылял всему вашему дуэльному клубу.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Ну давай, погнали.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
2, 3.
Good work. The dummy is here if you
Так,
wish to stay and
попрактиковаться.
practice.
Эксплиармусь. Сюда. Так.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep
О, 11
practicing.
уровень.
Incendio!
И ножищ.
May save your life one day.
Откат долгий.
Expelliarmus!
Ясненько. Так, кто следующий? А, там было где-то у нас задание в центре. Мы ночью там были, да, ходили? Центральный зал.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Ну, давай.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly.
Ты откуда,
I
блядь,
wish
знаешь?
more of
Ты...
our fellow
Ай,
students agreed with you.
как они
Regardless
выглядят?
of how reasonable I believe my
Ушишки.
fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm
No, это
sorry to hear
некрасиво.
that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that,
Ах ты жук.
I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Ладно, принесу
Very
я тебе
well. If
марихуану.
I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much
Нельзя такое
appreciate it.
говорить.
Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Травки тебе принести, да? Ядовитый.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Конечно, любопытно. Так, большой зал. Нет. Лестницы Хогвартса. А где центральный зал? Южное крыло. Нет. Пристройка, где, блядь? А, вот центральный зал. Центральный зал, центральный зал. И...
This cannot
Ah, вот
possibly
она.
be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's
А, я
something
видел
more to
такую
this.
рамку.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Так. Давайте начнем по порядку тогда.
Lumos.
Ага.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так, а там... Ага, а тут этот. Тут дед со своим заклятием, который подливает какую-то хрень, и он становится его другом лучшим, как он думает. Вот оно,
This
да.
looks like the location from the painting.
Бабочка.
What could be so special about it?
А, ты мотылек и летишь
Let's
за
get you
светом,
back
ну
to your
понятно.
frame, little moth.
Wish I could afford my own broom to spin witches.
Так, блядь, вставай. Ну, отстань.
I knew there was a connection.
А,
I should tell Lenora that I solved the
ой,
puzzle
мне
of that
листик
empty
дали.
frame.
Ага, страничка. Страничка из руководства еще одна. С Леонорой поговорить.
Accio.
Ладно.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
Буквально за 3 секунды.
How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
И сколько
A
их тут?
moth! I should have seen that.
Мотылек на пламя. И сколько тут этих, блядь, картин таких заныкано? Сколько мне мотыльков надо найти?
I really have
Revelio.
made a mess of things.
Так, ну я думаю, это надо
Incendio.
поджечь. Да? Логично.
That was nothing. You should.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way.
Что, книжки
I
собирать?
collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library.
А, ты решила
I
меня
once
подставить, да?
told Madam Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Хорошо. Книжки собирать надо, да?
Some of us are tidier than others, though,
Так, а какие основные задания еще есть? Лешка, ядовитая отвага. Тайм из полукниги. Плюй камни. Занятия по травологии. Давайте пойдем учиться.
far to know who the disgrace is in our dormitory.
Давайте сходим хотя бы на один урок.
Have you been in a...
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. А хотя... А, не, нельзя, да, так? Ну, господи. Хреновый стя, паркурщик.
Revelio.
Так. Дерево в теплице. Это гигантское дерево стоит в центре теплицы Хогвартса. Его система корней столь же глубока и запутана, как и подземелье самой школы. Ага. Прикольно. А чё оно розовое? Быстрое перемещение. Собрать траву. Научиться взламывать замки. Чтобы можно было всех обнести.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Да, и шляпка подходит.
We do
Розочка.
look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Ага. У тебя все, да, будут сейчас шутки про
We will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber
выращивание
known as the
и удобрение?
mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Мышкой, блядь, вниз еще.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Профессор, вы обосрались.
Reparo. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Блядь, у вас уроки по 2 минуты идут, серьезно.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
И ты со мной хочешь поговорить?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
Я
I couldn't
соврал.
help but catch your
Мне не
enthusiasm.
понравилось.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be
Ты точно
planting
на этом
dittany.
канале. Шутки за
Let us
300,
find you
блядь.
some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Подготовка
I've
почвы
arranged
для
for you to
знаний.
have your own
Ай.
potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
О, пойдем сажать травку.
My star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
Так.
vital ingredient in
Разблокировано
living
стол для
production,
горшков.
as you all should know from
А
Professor
выберите
Sharp's
доступные
class.
семена, чтобы посадить их. Как только семена посажены, растению потребуется определенное время. Я не успел прочитать, блядь! А, ну у меня только бадьян есть. Листья этого лекарственного растения применяются при приготовлении рябинового отвара. Семена бадьяна можно приобрести в магазине. Волшебная брюква можно выращивать в горшке любого размера. 10 минут ждать!
Done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be
10
ready
минут
to
реального
use in
времени?
Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The
Это жующая
Chinese
капуста?
chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Бля, и у тебя эмоции отваливаются на полпути. Ну, блядь.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
А я тебе жопу не надирал случайно? В дуэльном клубе.
Nice work in defense against
Revelio.
dark arts, by the way.
А, погоди.
Excuse me.
Берем
Your
траву.
duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
but you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Так.
thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are, home of the Chinese. Go on. Now, see that dummy?
Я у вас сейчас все
Just
соберу.
toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Китайская жующая капуста. Атакуйте манекен с помощью китайской жующей капусты. Нажмите, удерживайте тап. Удерживайте тап и нажмите кого, чтобы открыть круговое меню инструментов и назначить китайскую жующую капусту. Затем нажмите тап, чтобы использовать назначенные вами инструменты введения боя. Тут еще швыряться можно. Ясненько. Ну, на.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left
Злая,
the
блядь,
mocking
капуста.
daffodils in tatters.
Хочешь, я на тебя натравлю?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Блять, и у тебя эмоции отваливаются.
I'll see you back in class.
Все, давай, до свидания. Надеюсь, тебе жопу откусит, блять, злая капуста с зубами.
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Now remember, a wand is not a trap.
А почему нет? Почему волшебная палочка не лопатка?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide
По
gloves,
6 минут ждать.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Шутейки опять за 300.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Что у вас, блять, у всех с эмоциями происходит? Можете мне, блять, объяснить?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Ой, ну ладно, пройдет. Тут на новое задание. Зелье варенья. Во. Ядовитая отвага. А это далеко вообще отсюда? Не. Пойдемте на зелье варенья. Давайте сходим. Поучимся. Ходим, поучимся.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
И будем варить настоечку рябиновую.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Мышкой?
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze would be disastrous.
У тебя руки дрожат. Пил, что ли? Помешайте варево.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Ты на Северуса Снейпа похож. Но чуть-чуть
My parents
подобрее.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Ну, допустим, да.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes.
Да как вас, Рыжиков, забудешь-то, блядь?
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ну,
I'll
давай.
get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Блять, у вас у всех, по-моему, да, эмоции отваливаются? Нет, дворняги. Яйца, пепламбы. Обшмонать чемодан с перчатка. Перчатки. Нападение плюс 24. Плюс 15. Давайте. Нападашечку добавим. Квадратная, красная. Прикольно. Вот это вот прикольное. Арфик. Нападение плюс 21. Давайте. Будем нападать и раздавать. Налево и направо. Так, распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Беркес. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин и Беркес наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы. Особенно после полуночи к черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих нападения. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний. Так ты мракоборец? Ты крутой дядька. Но перо я у тебя все равно спизжу.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Что-то мне подсказывает, что это скоро закончится большим бух.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience.
Так, взаимодействовать. Зелье Эдурус. Время варки 27 секунд. Так. Ну, подождем 20 секунд.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again. Oh, no.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be
Revelio.
points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Ёптать, Уизли, блядь! Я для кого тут очки зарабатывал на уроках? Чтоб ты их, сука, тратил? Гад! Во. Значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранительной системы Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темной магии. Этот значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу. Ясно, ты мракоборец. О, я закончил.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Ну, блять, раз ты знаешь, хули прям уже.
Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Рыжик, блядь.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Хана тебе, Уизли. Я тебе в твое сливочное пиво харкну.
But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Еще козявок накидаю у тролля. Чё?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Блять, я б тебя, ну, хуй с тобой, кучеряшка.
Annoyed, but we sorted it
Лобковая.
out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
I'm convinced. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Ой, постираешь. Заколдуешь на антивонь, я не знаю. Нашла тоже на что жаловаться. Он меня подставил перед преподом. Так. Сэр Николас нас ждет. А какие у меня еще есть тут задания? А, остались вот это основное. Осталось 4 поменьше. Да? Да. Начнем. Да. 4 маленьких и одно основное. Начнем мы их проходить в следующей серии. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Оставляйте комментарии. И всем пока!
Blow up.